Is that saying there's no internet connection?
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
That's not right. Did you know that Coca-Cola invented Santa Claus? At least the version of Santa Claus you have in your mind today. For a long time, Santa Claus, or as he's called in England, Father Christmas, was depicted in a variety of ways. He could have been tall and sort of gaunt. Sometimes he was small and elfin, and even sort of devious and kind of evil. There was no one generic way that we really envisioned Santa Claus, and he wasn't even always depicted as being the jolly, cheerful man we know today. Coca-Cola changed all that in 1930 when they hired Fred Mizzen to depict Santa Claus drinking a Coca-Cola in a department store. And Fred Mizzen's inspiration came from the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And that poem, written in 1822, was one depiction of Santa that was jolly and happy and merry, and that is what he chose to use to represent Santa Claus. The jolly Santa with the white hair and the white beard and the twinkle in his eye and the rosy cheeks and the red outfit. And it was important to Coca-Cola that Santa Claus was so iconic that he could be recognized even out of his red Santa's outfit that Mizzen had created for him, because they wanted to make sure that they could put Santa in different in different places, so that Santa would be recognized even on the beach drinking a Coca-Cola in his swimming trunks. Some people say that Coca-Cola put Santa in a red outfit because it was the Coca-Cola red. What Coca-Cola says about that is that Santa Claus was actually depicted in a variety of outfits prior to that. One of the outfits was red, and so that did work out for them, and they used that, and it worked really well with their ads. So after the 1930s, Santa Claus appeared in a lot of different magazine ads in a lot of different places, and the public became very interested in him. They would even comment when his belt was backwards, which some say was probably because the painter was painting himself with a belt on, and it was in a mirror, the reflection was in the mirror, and so it was backwards, and people would write in about that. And one time, Santa was even depicted without his wedding ring on, and people wrote in because they were concerned about what had happened to Mrs. Claus. So Coca-Cola depicts Santa Claus in ads every year for decades, and in doing that, there are little variations of what he's doing and where he's been, but he's always looking the same. And people got so used to this image of Santa Claus, this Coca-Cola Santa Claus, that this is the image that became our iconic image, and other people started depicting Santa in the same way. So while Coca-Cola didn't invent the idea of Santa Claus, what they did do was cement one version of it, their version of choice, in our collective minds. And he is now the iconic Santa Claus that we all think of today. So what do you think about Coca-Cola's choice of Santa Claus? Do you like Santa Claus as we think of him today, the jolly old elf in the red outfit and the rosy cheeks? Or do you like a different version of Santa? Did you know that Coca-Cola had put this version of Santa Claus in your mind before now? I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. I upload videos every week, so please subscribe and join me. See you soon.